R.I.P. Colonel Fuller, Independent Unit, 6th Battalion, Jamaican Regiment. Respect.
Don't know see a Gaza Kim representing, and the place to be is Ice Award ceremony / concert.
On the 19th of April, you don't know, right at Curfew Place, 5 Swallowfield Avenue, and that's the thing there.
But first you want to tell me say you love me. You have to tell me say you really, really need me.
19th of April, you see me I say, me I got the day, una happy the day.
Good morning, all members of ICE, and most of all members of the JCCF, Jamaica Combined Cadet Force. As we draw closer to the annual event, the ICE Awards, I must thank everyone who take the time out to look at our flyers, listen to our ads, even if you don't make no comment, speak, or show acknowledgement, but you took the time out to read, look, and listen. My mission as an ex-cadet is not 100% about validation. Yes, we like acknowledgement. We like when we are given undivided attention. But life is not what you want it to be, but how it is. My mission is more to see the upliftment, to see changes, and to give roses. To create an historical effect which will better bring back our current cadets to their roots. If you don't know where you're coming from, then you don't know where you're going. There are cadets that serve a mighty long time and felt that they were not given justice. Them name never call in any corruption. Them never create any violation on themselves. Them know the drill and they are versatile in all eras. Yet they felt that they were given basket to carry water. They don't know it feel to be rewarded. Them don't know it feel to be loved and all persons think about them. Yet them spend them years working hard to shape the said units. So ICE come to bring that smile on their faces, to put that joy in their life, to tell them thank you. And in addition to that, to let the newbies, the current cadets, know of their job and how important they were back then. And we should acknowledge them now, respect them, give them all their compliments. So how could these legends, living legends, feel to see new faces come around and never work as hard as them and just climbing up the ranks and their hard work go unnoticed? Even if they stood where they are, but their work would be highlighted through and through the JCCF, especially 6th Battalion, Jamaica Regiment. ICE is here to change all that by giving roses and bringing forth historical notes from yesterday's cadet. Not that I don't want to learn about the 50s and 60s and 70s cadet, but when you get to the 80s cadet, most of these persons came from the 70s, the 60s, and even the 50s. And if they are not around, the ones that are around can bring us closely to the root. And that's why today I salute Lieutenant Colonel Edgar Fuller, because he is everything that we are looking for where cadet is concerned. A man who is known as a foundation cadet. He was there from the start. If you look at the date when cadet started, and we all know the founder is Sir D. Cordova, and look when Colonel Fuller was enrolled in the JCCF, then you will know that he's a foundation cadet. He was there. And we dedicate the ICE Awards to Lieutenant Colonel Fuller. As we say, rest in peace, my Colonel. rest in peace. I must award leaders like Captain Dion Edwards. When I came there as a recruit, he was the one that drive fear in me. When he told me I should take a toothbrush and sweep off the Parade Square. And if you know what the Parade Square look like, then you would understand what I am saying. And all of this was to instill discipline, was to make you know what it is to be trained as a cadet, and also get you ready for the army. I must speak about Sir David Bruff. Sir Clark, them call him Broke Up Clark, and you know why. 001 Dennis Richards, who was Staff Sergeant for a long while. RSM Daly, Captain Levy, who had worked extremely hard. And I could go on and on with names of instructors who helped to shape the JCCF in the 80s, leaving a legacy so the current cadets from every parish of Jamaica could follow. The many ex-cadets that spread out all over the world who never had a chance to be awarded in such a way to get their eyes teary. And if it is not wiped, then the tears would just flow. Like I stood and watched the Lieutenant Colonel Fuller allow his tears to flow when he was awarded by the ICE Independent Cadet of the 80s. Then allow him to sit and express himself in front of an audience, which was his last expression, because he made his transition months later. I must salute Colonel Nunes and the captain of the ship, the originator, the founder of the JCCF, Sir D. Cordova. How could ICE not have came into being? I am happy for those who came on board with ICE. Although at times the group is quiet, some man may say, boy Mr. Thomas, or some may say, boy Juby, the man was quiet and nobody there not support you, and you alone run up and down. But I would reply, just being in the group and staying in the group speaks volume. And although some man are talking, whenever I hit them in their inbox and we started to talk, it's all for an hour or two. And it shows that they love cadets. But it's not everybody know how to show their love. It's not everybody know how to talk in a group. It's not everybody know how to talk cadet or conscious thing. But if you bring up other topic, they will join in. But all they know, they love cadet, love being a cadet, and knew what cadet has done for them. So I look forward to see them at the event. But if they don't turn up at the event and is in the island for any reason, then also that speaks volume. I am proud to be a member of the JCCF. More so, I am proud to be a cadet in the 80s. Because the year 1980 and the decade of the 80s is a decade to remember. And every 80s cadet is a star in their own rights. And being a star, you should go out and perform for the audience, which is the current cadets, should be your audience, and get them up to date with what went on in the 80s. And I'm sure when you teach them, they are going to be more proud to be a cadet. The training was nothing normal. Back then, JDF soldier never have nothing over with. You must have learned about the competition, the shooting competition, where cadets go up against JDF and ask Captain Levy who won, ask Captain Dr. Dion Edwards, ask Colonel Lumsden who won, ask the JDF instructors in the 80s and the 90s what was it like to deal with the cadets, at least the independent unit cadets, in training. Training was a walk over for them, while the person who come directly from the street would be struggling to withstand the training. All because of the instructors back then. Those type of training is no longer exists. And that is what motivate me to create this independent cadet group. Although it was not created for independent cadets only, but it started with independent cadet only, so we could laugh together, reminisce together. We could easily understand each other before we opened the group to other units from other parts of the island. And each of us could take the lead when we are speaking, especially when we are going down memory lane. So there are many other groups, which is very important, but maybe their aims and objectives are different from ours. But at the end of the day, we should have the same intentions, and it's to uplift JCCF and assist wherever they need assistance, physically, financially, mentally, and historically. I am encouraging all cadets to come out and celebrate with us as we award some of the greats, the great works of these persons. Let us give them their roses and not wait until them die. Let us give them their roses and not wait until roses is of no importance to them. My friend, people are dying daily. People are going sick daily, losing their minds. People are so sick that whatever you give them, they don't even know what they get. So let us give them like we give Lieutenant Colonel his roses in comment and speeches, reminding him of his great works as cadets came on stage, cadets after cadets after cadets, telling short stories about him, reminding him that he's a founding member of the JCCF, a man of honesty, a man who we could trust, a man who never in any type of corruption, a man named who can never call in wrongdoing, a man who is always working, creating and inventing. He was not just a colonel like a lot of colonels, he was a working colonel. And when we award him, he said he had never felt anything like this. And because of precious delay, he never got to get the march pass that we had planned for him. I wrote to the colonel before he was sick and taken to the hospital and outlined the march pass. And he was ready and waiting. And even he took down sick and went into the hospital, the last thing he told his daughter, how is the march pass going that Mr. Thomas had put in place? And when I called her, she told me his last words, because he remembered, and that brought tears to my eyes. And I tell myself, I will never, ever let this happen again. So when I put together the ICE Award 2025 and come across the negative, we just shake them off, because I would never let what happened with a JCCF hero would happen again. So the negative speech and the disappointments that I come across, I just keep working, because at the end of the day, the show must go on. So today I invite all current cadet, past cadet to come and be a part of the ICE Awards. In my closing, I must say the JCCF means a lot. Back then, once you're a cadet, and if you're out of place, being unruly in your house, your mom did not have to take you to the police station. All she had to do is come and report you to an instructor in camp, and the matter solved. Let's keep the JCCF moving. Let's support the JCCF. And I should say, thanks to Colonel Lumsden, who is always there to give a listening ears. Thanks to Captain Levy, who is always there to give a listening ears. Thanks to ex-cadet Captain Dr. Dian Edwards, Sir Herbert Hines, Arlene Taylor, the Mannings, Big Mannings, Little Mannings, who was always in the group to keep the group going. Thanks to the parents who allow their children to be a part of this wonderful organization. And last but not least, saluting the works of Lieutenant Colonel Fuller. ICE.
And me I talk about the return of Gaza Kim I got dead in a man. So you know not normal in a man. Me I go even stream it, live streaming a man. You see me I say, you just be there. Be there. If you can't make it there, be there upon the live. Just look out for the notification, man. When I see me go live that day there, and I don't know to check in. Roll the vibes, it's gonna be amazing. Believe. You see me I say, you don't know it now normal in a man. You see me? Roll out. No.
I want to tell you about some of the performers who will be at the ICE Awards ceremony / concert. Will be Admiral Bailey, Peter Metro, O'Neal Famous, Gaza Kim, Little Hero, and the sound system that will be playing is Creation. But let us elaborate on who Gaza Kim is. Gaza Kim's government name is Kim Hamilton, and she is from the Portmore era. She started out as a teenager singing and performing, but she gained recognition when she joined the Gaza camp and did her first combination with Adi the teacher, and it turned out to be a smashing hit.
But first you have to tell me say you love me. You have to tell me say you really, really need me.
Are you going to have my baby?
From there, no turning back. All Gaza Kim wanted was to make good music for the people and gain the respect of the men and the women.
Me just want to do my music. Me just want people to listen to my music and know say, yo, I'm a bad artist, and when me I do my show, people come out and come support me, and when my music I sell, people buy my music and support me. That is all I'm here for. You understand? Just receive the love where artists receive. You understand? That's why I came into the game. From a child coming up, that was always my aim, for just come here and get love me, and when I come on stage, show girl real for me, and man love me, and all of that.
Versatile artist and can sing for any audience. The children love her. Everything was good until there's a misunderstanding within the camp, and she was off the scene for a while. But her fans encouraged her to return. And guess what? Gaza Kim is back.
Yes. Good girl in a them town a create havoc in a them district. You don't know, say a Gaza Kim representing, and the place to be is ICE Award ceremony / concert. And you don't know, it is being hosted at Curfew's Place. You me a say, man, Saturday, April 19. And you don't know, say performances by yours truly, Gaza Kim. You me a say, man, Admiral Bailey. You me a say, man, Little Hero. You don't know, so the whole of we a legend in this, and we not play zero. Me want you pay the light bill there, phone bill there, the water bill there, amen. Get the boy out of my life, amen. Brand new one in a bed tonight. Akim said that mad.
April 19, come out and witness the return of Gaza Kim. Up close and personal. That is Saturday, April 19th. Show starts at 4 p.m. 5 Swallowfield Avenue, Curfew Place. Admiral Bailey, Gaza Kim, Peter Metro, O'Neal Famous, Little Hero, who will get the Colonel Fuller Award. Just come out in the number. Remember, children can be at this show.
19 of April. You see me I say, me I got dead, una happy dead. And me I talk about the return of Gaza Kim I got dead in a man. So you know not normal in a man. Me I go even stream it, live streaming a man. You see me I say, una just be there. Be there. If you can't make it there, be there upon the live. Just look out for the notification, man. When I see me go live that day there, and I don't know to check in. Roll the vibes, it's gonna be amazing. Believe. You see me I say, you don't know it now normal in a man. You see me? Roll out. No.